guys, it's username Metric Bernard from YouTube. So I'm here kind of mocking, not really mocking, kind of tribute to Mike and TechPB site. You know, help me out. I noticed he did a review on the Invert Mini. It was a very short review, and he kind of spent a good bit of it just saying it was a quirky gun, and another bit bashing something about the barrel, which I agree with, and you know, just saying, talking. I think he said compared it to a PMR, so I kind of thought it'd be a better review. This is going to be a pretty long, so it's actually going to be the Invert Mini Supergun show done in the TechPB style. I am not Mike from TechPB. I'm just some random dude. But one thing I do like to say about TechPB is it's one of the very it's a good place for paintball if you're not playing and you just want to learn some stuff, you know, some tips, some more experienced people. They are on TechPB. A lot of people say PB Nation versus TechPB. I don't think it's a versus. It's just people doing paintball, and you know, if you're for one or for the other, just throw all that out the window. You know, you have to decide. We're all playing paintball, and we all have to promote the sport together. So, that being said, a lot of my information that I have on my Mini, I actually got from PB Nation as opposed to TechPB. However, TechPB was a really one that I saw that Mini video, and I was like, I gotta get one of those. I gotta get one of those. And another site, PB Review, and that's kind of by, they are always reviewing guns, and it's very opinionated. I like the Mini. I also like spiders. But if you told me to never shoot a Mini or spider again in favor for an Ego, I'd do it. But a lot of people compare this the Mini to there are a lot of Mini versus Ego videos out there. The Ego costs what, $1,200 stock, and this is like $3 and change. So you can't really compare this. You get what you pay for, and you know, just like everybody says, the Mini shoots straight. Well, if you shooting quality, fresh paint, your barrels on board right, your internals are clean, it's going to shoot straight. But if you run monster balls through and you haven't cleaned it since last season, it's not going to shoot straight. So everything's opinionated. If you don't know if you should get a Mini or not, because I know we're all on a budget, go to your field, go shoot one, ask around. But the best thing you can do, you get your hands on one. I remember, here's my. This thing is ancient. You probably don't know what this is. This is my Spider Extra. I actually have put E-grip on it from an Imagine. He just chopped up his gun and sold it for parts. This is the very first gun I shot. My friend back in high school, this was 2005, he said, I got a lot of guns and that I'm trying to sell. So he came over, he said, well, would you like to shoot this thing? So had some air, had some paint, plow, fell in love with this thing. I'm telling you, this first gun I shot is the first gun I bought. Had I shot a Tippmann, I would have bought a Tippmann. So that being said, if you have nothing to compare the Mini to, then your review is going to be a little bit biased. And so I'm going to go ahead and say I shoot spiders. They're really, really low crappy guns. I have 3 guns. My Mini, my Extra you just saw, and I have my MR2, and I haven't even upgraded. I put this little red dot sight on it. It was cheap. And I still don't even have a clamping feed net from like Mad Dog. I know they make these. But none of my guns have eyes except for the Mini. So, that being said, since the guns over there are so cheap and low quality, I'm going to give the Mini abnormally high review because I think this thing blows those things out the water. But if you shoot like an Ego, a DM9, a Bob Long, or a Marker, whatever, then you're not going to think too much of the Mini. That being said, we'll get to the review. Here's the unboxing, and I know I wasted a lot of your time already, so if you don't like it, you can close this video. The first generation Minis, I think they're called first generation, they came in this nice swag suitcase looking thing, you know, or whatever. But this is nothing more than a glorified cardboard box. Comes in, and you see this tag here. I had to send my Mini into Key Action Sports because it had some problems, and Minis have problems. But guess what? I sent this thing in Monday. I had the exact next Monday. They were very, very quick turnaround. Didn't cost me a thing except to ship it there. So that's good news. And here is the Mini. Comes with the phone. show it in the box. Here's the gun right here. It is very light, very tight. One problem, well, not really a problem. Like I said, everything is preference. You can't say this gun beats another one. If you can rip on a Mini, but you can't rip on an Ego, you know, that's you. One thing, and I like it, some people might not like it, is that seems like the Mini, like, I know as far as the 09 Ego and the 08 Ego, and I keep talking about the Ego, they actually moved their front grip forward to give you a lot more room. The Mini is very tight. You can almost, you know, Mike had also said something about he sticks his hand out. I really don't have a problem with it. I just get down on the trigger, you know. Let me cut this thing on so I can do some clicking for you. It shoots fine for me, and it's all about preference, you know. I haven't actually played a game with this thing. I have just been testing it. I got this thing back in, I think it was mid-May, and now it is June 18th, mid-June. So, here's your barrel. It is a 691 barrel. I think it's a 12-inch. I should actually know the actual specs. One issue that I had was that this barrel liked to jiggle around. Even if it was tightened down, you still had this little bit of vibration. So I actually put a Tanko ring right here and tightened it down, and now this thing is completely robust. So here's the Mini itself. I think all this included, it's got a battery in it. Of course, you can't see this, but you can hear that clicking. So it's got a battery in it. All this stuff right here weighs in at, I think, 2 pounds or just under 2 pounds. But, you know, if you complain about a heavy gun, you know, buy a lighter gun or go to the gym. I recommend going to the gym. Comes with a swag toolkit. You have D10s, O-rings, extra screws, some pretty cool little dog tags. I'll put that on for you. Rocking my Invert Mini gear. You know, so Empire's looking out for you, trying to get you in style. I think this is kind of nerdy, but, you know, cool. Dow 33, people like Hater Sauce, Marmalade, Sleep Lube, or whatever you want to have. They say Dow 33, put Dow 33 in it, you know. Because, you know, they wouldn't give you crap, you know, they wouldn't give you crap lube. They either would give you good lube or not lube at all, so use Dow 33. You have Allen keys, 6 Allen keys to take apart your set. I lost one, so I bought a Allen key hex set, or whatever you want to call these things. They use imperial measurements. That's inches for all you guys know. They don't use metric stuff like Spider, you know. So here's the Invert Mini unboxing. One more thing. So here's the last little level of foam. You see that there is no barrel plug there. I got rid of that, and if you go see Mike's video, you know, it's quite entertaining, his opinion on barrel plugs versus barrel stocks. So that's the unboxing. So I'll put all the stuff away. Put all this stuff to the side. And we have just the gun itself. So I'm going to lay this here. Side note, why I think, I'm not sure the exact history of TechPB and this kind of a side note. I think they just started out on YouTube, and once that got popular, he launched the site. So I'm not sure about that. But paintball players are lazy. I'm sure you've taken note of this and capitalized on the fact that you play woods ball or X ball or whatever you want to play, and you know, 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. Everybody goes to the break, and they go to their bunker and they stay there. So it's like, all right, they're lazy. Let me burn some calories. And you're the ones running around getting all the kills and doing all this other stuff because they don't like to move out from their bunkers or whatever. And you know this. People watching a video is a lot easier than reading forums, and I really think that's why TechPB took off, because it's a video is presented in a professional manner. He's real professional in his videos, apart from the swearing. I don't like that. And he also does it in a consistent manner. He's always sitting at his kitchen table, and you know, you might not even know it's TechPB. You just like, have you seen the paintball videos with that balding guy sitting talking about paintball at the kitchen table? So it's very consistent, and nobody likes, you know, some little kid who half knows what they're talking about, walking around with a shaky camera, and you know, it's this stuff.